Okay, Larry, thank you. We are indeed at the beautiful state-of-the-art U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Buffalo Bills and the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They'll look to throw. Looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Bills draw a bit closer. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team.
Every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Larry Ridley in Orlando for highlights and analysis of our first half.
LR, that's my man.
That's your guy. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position. To complete it in the end zone, a big-time drop.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bills are in for 6. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield. Frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And possession will change.
Of course, the emphasis on...
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got the hook up here on the comebacker, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football. Careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Don't want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught at the 25. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bills will extend their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that.
To punch it in the end zone last time, they'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled to get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there from this a close game again.
Most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Back to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Here we go. Green, 39.
He'll look to throw. He's got time. And he can't get a throw. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw. Finding time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart.
3 of them to the right side. They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Surveying the field. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And to the 12, that's where it stops. The return is home. Week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl.
Here with a first down. They go play action here on first down. Deep drop. He's going to fire one deep. Oh, wide open. Complete. A big gain there for the Bills. 38 yards.
Usually hitting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or 2 in the middle of the field. But if you hit enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, you start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. It's the equivalent of a change-up in baseball.
If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting.
A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 23 yards on the pitch here. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bills get a bit closer. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have over 100 yards now for the day.
Let's go. 1-9.
Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Does the big boy have the juice? And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd back with some experience and some moxie. You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that.
And this is caught at the 20. And he'll be down deep into Jet territory. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes, just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you're probably going to have to make some contest.
They'll set up a throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Their big tight end. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
Looking to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. So a pick six there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick six going the other way.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45. You have 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now back to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also...
All right, here we go. Back down in that Philly. Here we go.
Back to throw now on first down. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. That one goes for 34 yards. And the Bills are going to have a first down. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we...
8, it's 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Their dangerous wide receiver with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. That one good for 16, and the drive will be right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. And is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. He'll come out throwing here on first down. And a throw right sideline is complete. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we return.
Put pressure on them and make it tough. That's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done. When you're running against a really good 4-3 defense, that means you've got big guys inside.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills have taken the lead. And a great example there, just getting the feet in a tough spot. It seems like every year these guys get better at this.
Well, I think the drills get better, that they work on training camp, off-season work, OTAs, but also a lot of these guys have dance backgrounds, ballet backgrounds, and they take that and carry it over.
Wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
The previous play is under review.
They might be expecting a pass, an extra DB in on 3rd and good. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. And a quick throw here, that's complete. There he goes, right side. And he is taken down deep in Baltimore territory. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Bills, it'll be a 500 start.
And Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Buffalo Bills. Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering.
Go back to that last series. It's almost like baseball when a guy is hitting really well. See ball, hit ball, right?
Pretty simple.
In this case, they'll make it simple on defense. See ball, get ball. And that's exactly what they did.
Going back to the archaic time.
Yes, sir. Make it simple.
A big play here for Buffalo. 49 yards. So they had him bottled up, able to make a man miss, and then boom, off to the races.
And it's how he made him miss. A little bit of strength, too. Had to work through contact to get him off of him. And then once he did that, now he put his agility to use and took off. The defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bills have taken the early lead. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finish.
That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the... Having time to talk it over. Back to throw here. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping...
To beat guys to the football and getting your toes tapped in bounds definitely qualifies as that, doesn't it?
The veteran showing he still has the agility. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's able to pick up the first.
Having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw.
And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's their quarterback with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job one. Now they have to convert, and then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to lose yardage here. Too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they...
19. Detroit. Detroit.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. They give him 30.
Completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
And he's got his man on the out route. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began.
Back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. So with next to nothing left on the clock, they get Charles what should be the game-winning touchdown catch.
That felt so much like practice and preparation coming together. So many times your last practice of the week, you score the game-winning touchdown. Everyone leaves the field feeling good about themselves. They got it done for real in
the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So
one-dimensional. With that, it's time to...
it's 3rd and a yard.
Hang on now. 3-19.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. A good pick up there at 20 yards.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guy.
Hang on now.
Now a shotgun snap is up. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there.
Something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play. And just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Bills have taken the lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13.
Hang on now. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Call it a gain of 3. And they're able...
Areas in between defenders is exactly what happened on that play.
Back to throw here. That is caught inside the 5. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone and pick up first downs.
They'll set up a throw. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. Past the 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there, an 80-yard touchdown, and his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. This is brought in at the 21. Might have been one man away from 6 points. As it stands, it's a huge return. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Here comes the field.
Here we go.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down. So this offense really needs to make...
Perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Well, we've seen some lead changes, and it certainly appeared that one of these squads was in full control of the game, but that's not the case after that touchdown.
Yeah, they erase a 2.
Here we go now. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to... And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.